Okay, there's Daisy. Come on, don't record. Hi! Sorry, Daisy's going to the ring. Oh. Daisy's phone started to ring. Okay, so now I'm just experimenting and walking around. I just realized that I forgot to sign my shoe. Bye, Nathan!
What's up? Did you get your tips?
Yes.
Awesome.
We're just trying to figure out how the heck to work this.
Are you ready? Let's go. It began just as the prophet Isaiah had written, "Look, I am sending my messenger ahead of you, and he will prepare your way. He is a voice shouting in the wilderness, prepare the way for the Lord's coming. Clear the road for him." This messenger was John the Baptist. Hey guys, are you ready for M16?
My soul longs for you, my soul longs for you. Nothing else will do, nothing else will do. My soul longs for you, my soul longs for you. And nothing else will do, nothing else will do.
So, John the Baptist was so impressed by who he knew Jesus was that he said, "I'm not even fit to tie that man's sandals." He was that in awe of who Jesus was. He was going out and baptizing people and going in the countryside and eating bugs and honey. That's not that appetizing to me, but that's just me. And he was baptizing people. And he said, "There's somebody greater that's coming. And that guy is so amazing, I don't deserve to tie his shoes." So, he is out baptizing people one day, and Jesus walks up, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, John?" And of course, John's going, oh my gosh, Jesus is here." And Jesus asks to be baptized. Now, John's going, "What? You should be baptizing me. I don't deserve to be near you. I don't deserve to baptize you." And he said, "No. The reason Jesus was baptized was because he was setting an example for us." So John the Baptist was out using his hands, and he was out there directly reaching people and telling them about Jesus. And the act of baptism, as Jesus set the example for us, is not about dunking yourself into water, being dunked into water and then being raised up and, some guy saying a bunch of mumbo jumbo over you and changing you. That's not really what it's about. The act of baptism is a symbol. It's something that you can put your mind around to say, "This is what I believe," to tell everybody around you, "This is what I believe." It's like a wedding ring. Go out and, I meet some of my parents both wear wedding rings to show other people that they are married, that they are committed. And that's what baptism is. Baptism is being committed to Christ and actually showing that to everybody.
I believe you will come like the rain. You'll come like the rain. You'll come like the rain. You'll come like the rain.
Now we're going to discuss Jesus casting out the evil spirit from that man. And how creepy would that be? But how super awesome would it be to see Jesus just be like, "No, get out of his body and get out of my sight." So we're going to talk about Jesus' power and what that means. Hello there, fellow M16ers. Jesus and his companions, they headed into town, and the people, they were just amazed at what God was teaching in chapter 1, verse 22. It says, "The people were amazed at his teaching, for he taught with real authority, quite unlike the teachers of religious law. Suddenly, a man in the synagogue who was possessed by an evil spirit began shouting, 'Why are you interfering with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God.'" And, this is pretty cool, because this is, a demon, an evil spirit in this man, and he recognizes and he knows exactly how powerful. "I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Even the demons are afraid of Jesus. This is how powerful and amazing Jesus is. This is the Jesus we serve. This demon comes out of him. visits this man's body. And the Bible says that amazement gripped the audience. This is verse 27. And they began to discuss what had happened. What sort of new teaching is this? They asked excitedly. It has such authority. Even evil spirits obey his orders. And you have to ask yourself, what does that make God? What does that say about God? It's not enough anymore, guys, to know what God has done. It's not enough to just have an idea of who he is. We have to know who is God personally. This man had so much authority, even evil spirits obey his orders. Well, what does that say about God? That says that God is completely and totally in control. Jesus commanded that out of him. That demon was afraid of him. He said, "Have you come to destroy us?" That shows that even the evil spirits, even all of the darkness that lives in this world, in the people around us, in the things that people can get involved in, God has power over them.
That is a guy, and he's speeding. That speeding is illegal.